Hi everyone. Yesterday in the group I shared my Peking Bunny card with you, and I got a lot of questions about a few things. One was removing my name from the SVG when it uploaded to Cricut, replacing that crazy wonky eye, and some questions about layering the parts. So I'm going to try to get to all those questions and show you in Design Space my layering method. Just so I don't have to cut a second card out and make a video showing me putting it together, I thought it would just be easier to show you in Design Space what parts are what. If I don't get to one of the questions you had about the file or putting it together or any of that, just leave your question in the comments and I'll try to answer it as quickly as possible. So let's get started. I'm going to show you first a couple pictures. So from the first picture, this one, you can't really tell how much this bunny pops off the card. So if you open the file in Design Space, you're probably like, oh, he has a lot of parts, but here's why. I really like the dimension. I like putting a lot of dimension into my cards. So that's why this bunny has a lot of parts. As you can see, he really pops up off this card when you look at it from this view. I use foam tape. I use pop dots a lot. Any of that type of dimensional tape will work fine for this. If you don't have it, you can definitely still glue it together flat. That's fine. But if you do, it really pops this bunny up off the card, makes him really just stand out from the card. So as you can see, I put the foam tape behind the ears, his head, his snout, his nose, and his paws. And here's another view so you can kind of see. And there you can actually see the foam tape when you look from the side like that. But you can really see how much he comes out from this card, from this view. So that's why I used so many pieces for this file. But I will tell you, it does not take up a lot of cardstock. I only used 8.5 by 11 sheets for both grays. And it was about, I would say, half a sheet each for a 5x7 card for the bunny. So let's get started. I've already got Design Space open, and ignore this piece over here, and I'll tell you why I have that in a minute. I'm going to go and upload to my uploads. And I have my bunny here that I started with, but I also went ahead and uploaded one like you'll get an upload with my name on it. So I'm just going to click that one. And I'm going to insert the image. Now when this opens, you're going to see it's huge. So I'm going to go up here and resize it to 9.5 just so I can get a better look at it all. Bring it up here. And as you can see, it has my name on it, just like when you open it for you. Just go over here and hit ungroup. And you can move my name out the way and hide it. And there you go. That removes that. Now, if you come down here, you're going to have this one. And this is also an extra one. I just put this in here as an extra to the file. I know sometimes I like to use vinyl and cut like outlines out for stuff and use them. They're really cute to use sometimes for different things. So I thought, well, I'll add that to the file too. So you don't need that for the card. You can have that one. Now, you're going to get over here to this. There's that wonky eye. I went back and tried twice to redo my SVG for this, thinking it was something with the SVG, but every time I brought it into Design Space, it squished that eye like that. So I was like, that's an easy fix in Design Space. I'm not going to stress over it. So what you're going to do is you're going to ungroup this, just click that eye, and delete it. Then there's your good eye. Just click that one and duplicate it. So then you'll have two normal eyes. And I'm going to move that one out the way. Well, I was going to move that one out the way. Let's move some of this other stuff. And there we go. So Now let's separate some of these parts so I can start showing you how we're going to put this together. Also, these, you don't have to do it in Design Space if you don't want, but they're gray because when I make the SVG, white does not show up well, so I made them gray and I just changed them in Design Space to white. Okay, so here's your base piece, and this is the piece you're going to build off of. This piece is glued flat to your card to build your bunny off of. Now, over here, you can see, I told you to ignore this at first. This is the same thing as this. The only difference is I went in so I could show you how to build it, and I separated it into different parts. So I'm just going to hide the one that's not separated, and I'm going to work with these because these are separated. Yours are going to cut out just like this. Okay, so as I said, this is your base piece, and we're going to build off that. We're going to start with this here. Now, all of these parts here I use foam tape for. So all of these, you're going to put your foam tape on if you're using it, and you're going to put those on. And that will pop those up off of your bunny. So next is going to be this here. This right here, and you're going to take this piece here and use your foam tape on this here, and let me send it to the front because it's trying to put it behind it, and you're going to put your foam tape on that and put it onto the gray one. Just like that. And then you're going to put some foam tape on the back of your gray one. And let me just group these together so in Design Space they don't move on me. And you're going to put it right here. Now, for this one here, you are going to glue this lighter gray piece, glue to the back of this darker gray piece. Then you're going to put your foam tape on this piece here, and you're going to put that on the front of this here, like that. And then that you're going to stick here, like this. Now this piece here, you're going to glue your pink piece to your dark gray piece, and then you're going to use foam tape on the back of your dark gray piece, and you're going to put that here. Oh, I was trying to line it up. Okay, now for the eyes, I just used glue and glued them flat in there. For some reason that eye did not go in right, but you get the point. So you're going to glue your eyes in. The white pieces are going to glue right to the tops of the blacks. Now, for the paws, I did these. I put foam tape on the light gray, and then I put foam tape on the dark gray, and then I added those to the card. And if you'll notice, and let me see if I can zoom in on this for you. You'll notice on your bunny's ear when it cuts, there's this little teeny slight curve right here. And I did that so you'll know where to put his feet. So it'll give you an idea of where to put his feet when you put it together. So that's how you put your bunny together. Zoom out a little bit. Like I said, if you don't have foam tape, you could definitely still glue him down, and he will look just as cute. I like the foam tape for the dimension of it. I put mine on a 5x7 card base, so that I did by just grouping them together after putting them together. I made my card base and I downsized him to fit on that once I had my card base. That's super easy to do to make him adjust to your card. If you've never made a 5x7 card base, I'll show you. Super easy to do. Just get a square. You're going to go up here, unclick the lock button, change the width to 7 inches, change the height to 10 inches. I don't like it in gray because I can't see what I'm doing. And then once you get that, go over here to more, position it at 0, position it at 0. It did not position it at 0. There we go. It positioned it at 0 finally. Go back to shapes, add a score line. Make that 7 inches in height. Then rotate it 90 degrees. You're going to go to more and you're going to position that at 5, which it already did. Another easy way to do that is you can also select all and you can go to align and do center, and it will also do that. Then you're going to just select all of that card in the score line and hit attach. And there you go. You have a 5x7 card base. And then you can put your bunny on here and adjust him to fit. Just like that. If you want to add a line at the bottom like I did, I used a wood tape, but you could also make one with just a square. So you're just going to take your square, you're going to go up here to width and make it 7 inches. Oh, I forgot to unlock it. Sorry. 7 inches. And let's just do 1.5 for height. And I can change the color of that. We'll just do a blue for now, so you can see what it's going to look like. Move your bunny to the front. And there you go. It's that easy. So, if you have any more questions about putting the bunny together, about the layering, removing anything, adjusting anything, just put it in the comments. And like I said, I'll try to get to them as quickly as possible. If you make one of these, please share it in the group. I'd love to see it. The design team loves seeing what you're making. The admins, everyone loves to see what you guys are making. And again, I hope this helps, and I hope you guys have a great day.